Hello all, hope you are doing well. This video is about a 6 months prep plan strategy for you all, roughly March to August months, and this is going to help you out. So first things first, start. Start if you haven't started already. It's never too late. Procrastination में मैंने और तुमने दोनों ने मास्टरी कर ली. Now let's do some work. Then you need to complete your syllabus, right? Completing your syllabus means completing your books, including classwork and practice, and getting a hang of all the concepts which you have been given in your books, right? So once you have started with your syllabus, you need to test yourself along with it. That is very important. There are module tests provided on the IMS portal which you will have to look into, and you have to give those particular module tests. Now scoring high marks and scoring low marks, so it particularly doesn't matter right now because you are in the practicing phase. The score shouldn't be taken too seriously, but yes, you need to take the analysis part of it very seriously. So you need to figure out where you are going wrong, what you need to learn from it, and then just move on to the next test. Make sure that you don't repeat the mistake. That is what these tests are meant to be. Now that you have been into this particular environment for 2 3 months, you have done with your syllabus, you are doing your module tests seriously. Now you can maybe go on to giving full length mocks. These full length mocks will help you in understanding the particular sections well. How do you have to clear the cutoff in all these three sections? All these things will come in maybe after 2 to 3 months, and at this point of time you need to start giving full length mocks. Speaking of cutoffs, look at this particular paper as a game, and think of how will you clear this particular game. To clear this particular game, you need to focus on high weightage topics. So don't worry, we have figured out these high weightage topics for you. These are functions, inequalities, logarithms, coordinate geometry, trigonometry, permutation combination, probability. So if you figure these particular topics well, then you'll definitely clear your cutoff, and this should help you out. Now we are done with our syllabus, we are done with our module tests, we are giving full length mocks, we are figuring out how to clear our cutoffs. But one question, is it sufficient to just get the cutoff and get selected? I would say no, because clearing the cutoff is just one threshold which you have cleared. After this, you will have your personal interview rounds, and you have to get the aggregate score correctly to get selected. So I would suggest that we have to go beyond the cutoff. That is what our aim is. When we are starting, it's good to say that I'm clearing the cutoff in all three sections and overall also. But to get selected, putting in this extra effort should be wise, right? So select a section where you think you are performing very good, and you will be able to get more marks in this particular section. So this section will be used to boost your overall score and the chances of you being selected. So make sure you figure this out and work hard on this particular part to get the maximum out of it. Other than this, two basic things. One is the ABC strategy. If you don't know about the ABC strategy, just search IMS ABC strategy. You will get to know more about it. This is particularly for time management skills. The second thing is about preparation of cheat sheets, wherein you will put all your concepts, formulas, things which you are unable to remember, etc., on one particular source, where you can go back to that particular source and take a revision out of it. So last thing, a lot of candidates tell us that we cannot sit for 2 hours straight. It becomes too difficult for us. So for that reason only, we have mocks. Mocks is not just to test how many questions you are getting correct and all that. It's also about putting you in that habit, putting you in that zone for 2 hours where you have that habit and you actually replicate that particular habit into the exam, right? So please give mocks, and that should be helpful in creating the habit. Shouldn't be much of a problem. Final thing, just like I said before, look at this particular exam as a game, and any game can be cracked if you know the rules well, if you know what your role is in that game. Your role is not to get 100 percentage, right? You don't have to get a full score on the particular paper. You have to get a score which puts you relatively better than the other candidates, right? So make sure that you figure out your ranks very well. You figure out how many people you are ahead of and how many people you are behind of. When particular results come out for the mocks, just check them out, analyze your position, and see how you can improve it. Right. So all the very best for these 6 months. It's gonna be a good preparation time. If you put in these 6 months right now, it's gonna be very useful to you in your exam. Right. Bye bye. All the best.